Okay, and we are recording as well. We are popping up on YouTube. McDonald's catching on. Yo, yo. AB3 anime. We're gonna turn this down so I can try to catch people as they get in here. We are live. So let's see how this goes. I see you first last. We just went live on YouTube, so we're waiting a second, see who pops in here. We're a little late today. Normally we start at 9 exactly. It is 9:15. I do apologize, but we are here nonetheless. We're gonna wait a second. We got a lot to talk about today, but we're gonna wait and see who is here. First of all, we got Google ready to go. And the first on this list is going to be this one. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go ahead and have Otakon cleared up because it is by far the first on the list. Man, we jumped from 0 to 3. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, people, to AB3 Anime. We are here to talk anime cons. I see you guys popping in. It's nice to see you people. Welcome. I know it's been a week since we did the live stream. By the way, we will continue to do live streams every Monday at 9. I know it's a little late tonight. We're doing things, trying to get this straight. You know how this works. We don't want any issues on the stream for you guys. When my bank account is set up, it is what it is. So we're going to continue to do live streams every Monday. I will also be posting videos on Wednesday and Friday. So, what up, Leaf? Leaf still doesn't like blue people. It's okay. Uh, we're going to be continue to do live streams on Mondays, and we will be posting from now on Wednesday and Fridays on the channel. Okay, that is the game plan going forward. All right, so you guys are going to start getting more content, and we're going to drop shorts throughout the week in between. Stuff like that. Keep things interesting. Keep things moving. With that being said, what is today's video about? We are here to talk about anime cons. We are now going to be doing lives about 10 different anime conventions. That's right. The channel will do 10 different anime conventions. The channel will also be doing update videos for all 10 conventions as they go. As it's true, I don't like Swerves. That's wild. We will be doing updates for all 10 of these conventions. These 10 conventions are major conventions in the US. They are arguably the 10 biggest anime conventions in the US. But I thought you guys needed more info besides Anime Expo, which we all do like. We do love. Don't get it twisted. We are going to continue to drop the Anime Expo content on the channel, but we are also going to be putting out info for so many other things. Okay. And with that being said, I don't know how to do this. Are we going to go straight into this video? I guess so. We're going to go straight into this video. Huh? You guys are wondering why I said, huh, my channel operator is in my ear right now. So it's like telling me what to do. Anyway, man, let's get into this. What we're here to do today. We're going over the 10 biggest US anime cons for you to attend. Because if you're like me, you're an anime and convention addict. This is what we do. That's what we do on this channel, fam. So I got 10 cons to get you spread out through the year. We're going to do updates all year on all 10 cons. And hopefully we find something in your general area big enough that you might attend. I mean, it's dope that we all like to go to Anime Expo, but there are so many other big cons. Now, I normally would do something and pick a con that's going to give you a lot of time to get ready for it. But because there are very few cons for the rest of the year, we're going to start with those first, okay? There's only about 4 to 5 cons that you can go to before the end of the year. You gotta see Otakon on the list. Now, most people are not going to be able to pull off Otakon because Otakon is next weekend. Matter of fact, I'm wrong. Otakon is this weekend. That's not happening. But Otakon is actually known as the biggest or second biggest anime convention on the East Coast. It's one of the top 3 or 4. Otakon's in DC, okay? And it is a massive con, all right? Now, being that it's this weekend, we're literally just going to take a look at some of the Jesus Christ, how many guests do you need, Otakon? That's a lot. Okay, so it is one of the East Coast biggest conventions, so we're not gonna pretend like it's not. Otakon has a lot of guests. Even I wasn't expecting all that. Damn. Okay. Okay, Otakon. I see you. Respect. Respect. So the coolest thing about Otakon is not only is it in DC, which is dope, you also can go to the convention. This is also like, if I'm not mistaken, right downtown. So you're not too far away from like the National Library, which is all of the museums and shit down in DC that you could check out. If you guys have not done that, that shit's pretty dope. You should check it out. But Otakon, just like Anime Expo, has a ton of overseas guests, voice actors, so forth, so on. Um, and it's a little cheaper than Anime Expo, like hotel wise and stuff. But they do cap tickets and they also sell out relatively fast. Otakon does not play. They sell out of rooms just as fast as Anime Expo, and they sell out of tickets just as fast as Anime Expo. Mainly because they do cap their stuff. Um, Conventions that actually tell you what the cap is actually sell out way faster. So Otakon's guest list is hitting though. Jesus Christ. I almost like the guest list at Otakon more than Anime Expos. Word Studio Trigger President? Okay. Okay. Otakon's list is solid. I'm not mad at that. Does that say a manhwa artist? Okay. Manhwa is like Korean manga basically is what manhwa is. It's kind of like matter of fact Solo Leveling. I think Solo Leveling or Tower of God. I don't think either one of those technically classifies manhwa. Trying to think what does. Solo, no. Outcast? The Outcast anime, I think, was a manhwa. Yo, I see you. I see you. Welcome, welcome. Uh, that is exactly who that is. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to share this. Oh no, that's 2 different people, gang. Anyway, we do appreciate the Otakon list. Otakon is massive. Now, with that being said, the problem with Otakon, is this weekend. I really can't do anything for you guys, okay, with Otakon because it's this weekend. As much as I would like to show you guys appreciation and be like, yo, gang, check this out. Here's the hotel info. We're gonna do this. No, Otakon's this weekend. There's nothing we can do for that. But we can peek at what kind of things are happening at Otakon. All right, let me see if they actually have a schedule up here. Word. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see if they got anything interesting. Autism in the anime community. You know what's wild? I would take my son to see that because, as you know, if you guys don't know, my son does have autism. So a panel like that is pretty cool to see, actually. Biology of cells at works. Anyone who's seen Cell at Works, if you're really into science, Cells at Work makes sense. If you're not, it's not like that. I appreciate you, Kessa. Thank you for loving my content. And always feel free to comment down below, everyone. Talk to everyone in the chat down there. I appreciate all you guys being here. And this makes it so much more fun and easy to do when all you guys are here. So I appreciate you. Um, dear brother, fictional death game. I'm Ghibli alternative. I'm checking out their schedule just to see what kind of stuff happens at Otakon. I've never actually looked at Otakon's schedule. Otakon is way closer to me than Anime Expo. Way closer to me than Anime Expo. Um, but again, the problem with Otakon for me is it's so close to so many other massive anime conventions that you either die hard have to be like, I want to go to something on the East Coast, or you just really got to live in that area. Yes, the cells at work. Cells at work is dope. It's a really biological anime. Like white blood cells, red blood cells killing infections in your body. It's a real anime like that. Is crazy. Uh Hunter x Hunter cosplay, Mastering Muscles cosplay, AMV video contest, um, adjusting sewing patterns, anime inside jokes. From what I can see with this, it seems to be way more fan panels than like major guest panels. So it doesn't seem like this is a convention you would get like major announcements from. Because I do know from what I understand history wise, Otakon started as a fan anime convention, so that makes sense that their panels will be a lot of fan panels. Um, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth developer panel. That's kind of cool, actually. Um, do we believe that Hunter x Hunter is coming back? Hunter x Hunter, actually, my homie, has officially been greenlit and is coming back. It actually is coming back. If I'm not mistaken, they actually announced a trailer. I don't know, not the trailer, announced a new chapter coming soon. I don't know if the anime is gonna come back, but from what I understand, they are getting ready to redo Hunter x Hunter. Welcome, welcome everyone jumping in and talking to each other. We are checking out Otakon. It is a convention on the East Coast. We're literally picking out cons for you mothers to check out so that you have other options when Anime Expo is over. It doesn't mean all the conventions are done. Okay? It just means what's next. The problem again with Otakon is so close. I'm just gonna wait till it's out already and go inside. What up, bro? Uh, the problem with Otakon, like I said, is so close to Anime Expo. It's so hard to pull off. The amount of money we all spend going to Anime Expo is ridiculous. We all know this. Your boy included. I think I spent close to 3 grand. It's just what it is. It's kind of hard to spend that and then double back in like 3 weeks and go to Otakon. So you really got to plan that out. But again, we're not going to stay on too many cons that you guys can't really go to. We're going to start moving a little forward. Now, Otakon is the closest one. Again, you can't pull that off. The next one you also can't pull off, but hear me out. If I had to pick another con to go to, like directly after Anime Expo, if I got the money, this is the con I'm going to, fam. I'm not playing. If I have the money, Anime Matsuri. And I know you guys saw that background photo. The only other place that gave you a photo like this is Anime Expo gives you this view game. This is Anime Matsuri. Anime Matsuri is well known in anime conventions. They did have DreamCon this weekend, Ro, in Texas. DreamCon is really cool. I think DreamCon, um, to me, is still growing. It does, but DreamCon sells out like hella fast. Like they sell out so fast. But DreamCon is super cool, but they haven't gotten to like they do a lot of creator panels. They haven't gotten to like the big overseas guests and stuff yet. DreamCon I would classify as an anime convention though, because those dudes are like super heavy in anime. So it's all anime panels and stuff like that. But I do think at the moment, even though it's an anime convention, they are really classified more as a um, I don't want to say YouTuber convention, but it's more of a creator convention. Like a lot of the panels are held by creators. A lot of the guests are other creators on YouTube or Twitch or stuff like that. So that's where I would say that is. It is cool though. I do want to go to DreamCon one day, but I might wait another year or two just to see if they get more anime stuff, more comic book stuff, stuff like that to it. But it is cool though. It ain't no hate on DreamCon. DreamCon looks dope. Anime Matsuri though is in Houston, Texas. This is probably arguably the second, third most famous anime convention outside of Anime Expo and Anime NYC. This might be the third or fourth most popular anime convention. I mean, look, it is a damn sumo wrestler wrestling fucking Pikachu. What is that? And that view is just dope, man. Some of these 19th views are really nice, you know? But anyway, check out Anime Matsuri, fam. I love the way they do their guest lineup. Now, the dopest thing about Anime Matsuri is just like Anime Expo, they prioritize Japanese guests, they prioritize voice actors, they prioritize cosplayers. This is a massive convention. It is really dope. It's actually on my list. I was at one point because I didn't go to Anime Expo so last year. We were going to go to Anime Matsuri. That was actually the list. I was stupid and picked going to MetroCon. Will never do that again, but that's what I picked. But Anime Matsuri is next weekend. It's the only reason I like to check it out when I have additional vacation. Now, right, bro. It's on my list. I'm trying to hit it. The only reason, guys, I can't go into so much for it is because Matsuri, just like everything else, is like it's next weekend, gang. So like I can't really give you guys with so much info. But what we gonna do though is I'm gonna look at some of the basic info so that if you're interested next year, like I said, going forward, guys, we will be doing all the updates for all the major anime conventions. We'll do that stuff on Mondays, maybe on Wednesdays and Fridays. Um, and we will actually also, we'll be checking out some of these. I got one or two on my list, waiting on a response for one or two. Uh, apparently, I one of the ones I'm going to next year is on the list. You guys are welcome to join. I'll tell you when we get there. I'll tell you guys which one it is. But check it out. So for Anime Matsuri, a 4-day ticket is 110. That's actually less than Anime Expo. And Houston, Texas is not a small city, so it's not like you missing out on the city feel. The food's probably banging because they got the Texas steaks is like it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like we ain't gonna pretend authentic Mexican food and stuff gonna be down there. Like it's real. Super Pass is $400. Y'all know I like to pay extra money so I ain't gotta stand in line. I ain't gonna pretend. Y'all know I like to do. I'll pay the money so I ain't gotta stand in line. What up, Hoshi? Hoshi, we are checking out some of the other anime conventions. Leaf, I'm with you, bro. They got real stakes, like stakes as big as my notebook for no reason. It's in Texas. Just like, hey, buddy, here you go. And it's like $10. I'm like, why? Sandy Cheek said everything was bigger in Texas. The bitch meant it, okay? Um, single day tickets. I don't care what convention you go to. Don't buy the single day ticket, fam. It's not worth it. There's no anime convention that's worth the single day ticket. If you're going to go, just buy a ticket, fam. Now, with that being said, we're going to, bro, they got food truck applications? What? They just got a gang of food trucks pulling up for this con too? Word? Okay. Okay. I didn't know that was happening. Import react? What is the import reactor? Oh, okay. That's dope. It's a bunch of Itasha cars. That's dope. Okay. Okay. The more I look at Anime Matsuri, the more I'm like, I might have to check this out. Fashion show, model applications, sponsorships. I'm not mad. I watched Textone, DreamCon, the fact it's full. XGB is worth a single day ticket, to be honest. Is it? Well, you know what? I would agree with you, Ro, on AX Chibi. AX Chibi is probably worth a single day ticket because AX Chibi is primarily a merch convention. It is literally Anime Expo smaller convention, but it is literally a vendor con. Like it's more for the vendor stuff than it is like the panels and stuff like that. So a single day ticket at AX Chibi is kind of smart. If you go to AX, going to AX Chibi is barely worth it unless you really want to go to another con really. So Oshi, you're probably right. So here's how Anime Expo and Anime Expo Chibi work. Anime Expo being in the middle of July is brilliant. You get all that summer traffic. People are dying to go across country and overseas, whatever. Anime Expo Chibi is in November. I'm gonna go into a little bit of Anime Expo Chibi later, but not a lot. But it because it's in November, it gives you a little bit of time to hang out with your friends and chill and check out. I agree with Ro. You want to hang out and stuff. It is a smaller, more intimate convention, if I had to say so. But it's so much harder if you're not a California local to go to. And if you're not a California local, I don't know if you necessarily would go to AX Chibi or if you're gonna fly in or travel to go to AX Chibi. If you're in California, I can fully understand it, especially if you're like in LA. But I personally would not fly back across the country just to check out Anime Expo Chibi. It's a little too far, and for just to see merch and stuff. I mean, hang out with cool people, yeah, but just to see merch and stuff, nah, I'm not here for that. Most people get off on the 4th of July anyway, so it's perfect for the expo. Yeah, it is. Anime Expo is brilliant with picking the 4th of July as their dates. That is an excellent window. All right, so since Anime Matsuri is next weekend, let's see. First of all, what kind of hours they running at this con? Till midnight? Oh my God, 12 to 4 a.m. What what cocaine addicts are up at 4 a.m. still upstepping? What happened here? It's not worth flying. It's the same merch from yeah, exactly. It's not worth flying out. Plan on completely skipping edge to Twitch for TwitchCon. I've heard of TwitchCon, but It's not my kind of thing, but I've heard of it though. I might do some research into it later. The fact that their convention, wait, wait, their convention does run till 4 in the morning. That's wild. Anime Expo don't even run that late. That's wild, fam. Um, Vendor rooms and stuff open till 7. Artist alley open till 7. Registrations pretty much all day. We're gonna peek at their schedule real quick. I just want to know. They got an app? I don't need the whole app, fam. I just wanted to see what y'all schedule look like. I guess they don't actually have the schedule posted. No, their schedule's not posted yet. Otherwise, we take a look real quick. What is this? They have an Anime Matsuri app. Once you've got an app, you know your convention is actually getting really big. 4 in the morning is insane. Yeah, facts. 4 in the morning, crazy. I don't, dude. Who is up listening to rave music at 4 in the morning? Like that's wild. I know people who be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the rave," and then at like 11:30, you look over and they snoring. Like it is not happening. 4 in the morning? I'm too old for that, fam. That's crazy. Anyway, man, this is Anime Matsuri. Again, it's next weekend, so there's not really much we can do with this. I just wanted to be known. We will do updates for Anime Matsuri 2025 when they announce it and give out the dates and stuff. So we're gonna keep moving. But again, once we get more dates, once we get more info, we will double back for this. All right, let's get into the next one. Most after parties at AX go until about 2:30. Right. Even the after parties at AX are only going until 2 or 3 in the morning. They're not going until 4. 4 is crazy, dude. 4, yeah, nah. If you up at 4 in the morning in LA still partying, something's going wrong, or y'all done a lot more drugs than y'all were supposed to. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all did way more. Put down the weed. Just put it down. No more drugs. Okay? Leave it alone. Anyway, let's go into the next category. So we're gonna move a little further along into the month because somebody decided to move their con dates. And now their convention is no longer in December, it is in August. Anime NYC. I would love to go to Anime NYC, but again, it's so close to Anime Expo. You would have to be prepared. I'm not joking. At this point, if you went to both of them because they're so close together, you need to be prepared to drop 6 to 8 grand to pull this off. And that's just me being real. You probably got to be ready to drop 6 grand to pull this off. But Anime NYC is literally, if Anime Expo is Goku, Anime NYC is Piccolo. It still ain't Vegeta yet. All right, we ain't gonna pray. It ain't got that big. It's growing. You know what's crazy? Anime NYC would arguably rival Anime Expo if Anime NYC did not put a cap on their attendees. So the positives to Anime NYC is just like Anime Expo, they get the best guest at Anime NYC. They do premieres at Anime NYC. First of all, we met this dude. I went to the panel with him. We got to see him do a live voice reading of Jinwoo's voice for solo leveling, and it was dope as fuck. And we had the Japanese voice actor also do a live voice reading for the solo leveling panel. It was cool. It's cool as fuck. My man came out dressed like Eddie Murphy in the 90s, though. I don't know why. He had on an all leather suit, but to each their own. Okay. Anyway, what is that? It does have new members of the whole lot. English. That's nice. Yeah, Hoshi is dude. Anime NYC is dope. It is super cool. We're not going to pretend. And Crunchyroll Viz, everyone shows up for Anime NYC. There are major announcements. They do major panels. They do premieres. Matter of fact, if I'm not forgetting, the One Piece episode 1000 premiered at Anime NYC. So they got to see that premiere. I think the English dub premiere at Anime NYC. So I'm not hating on that. Anime NYC is great. For those who don't know, Anime NYC is also in Times Square. So right outside of Times Square is the Javits Center. And the Javits Center is where Anime NYC is held. The hotels are right there, easy to book. There's so many there. Hotels in New York, the rooms are a lot smaller. So if you've ever been to Japan, bro, I agree with you. Anime NYC would be dope as fuck to go to. Here's the downside to Anime NYC, and we'll check out badges and all that stuff in a little bit. Anime NYC, excuse me, caps their guests. I think their convention is capped at 50,000. I think is where they cap it, and it's capped there every year. They cap it like 50,000. Not only do they cap it 50,000, they cap their 4-day badges as well. So on the first day of ticket sales, their 4-day badges sell out because they only sell like 20,000 4-day badges. And then they sell like 10 Saturday, 10 Friday, 10 Sundays. So they only have about 30,000 people a day at this con because everything's capped out so that there's only a certain amount of people in the Javits Center at one time. What's wrong with X next year? I'm going to Anime NYC. Hoshi, that's exactly why was going to Anime NYC one year, is because I couldn't get a ticket for no. You know what it was? The Rona was going on, and Anime NYC was the first major convention to come back. So we were going to Anime NYC. Because Anime Expo was not coming back yet. But with that being said, look at this: 3-day badges, Saturday badges are sold out. Anime NYC is at the end of this month. And no, you can't buy badges, but I just want to show you guys how their badges are sold. 3-day badges are 129. The Anime NYC Plus, which again, Anime Expo got rid of their premiere badge. If they bring it back, your boy's first in line to buy another one. I know spending this amount of money as a ticket is crazy, but being able to skip lines feels amazing. Okay, let's just be real. But 129 is not bad. Saturday tickets are $67. Like I said, though, these badges right here, these 3-day joints is capped. You gotta get like you got as soon as the ticket's gonna sell, you gotta snatch that ticket and be done because they sell out so quick. But again, this is one of if Anime Expo is Goku, this is Piccolo because they do so many things. But let's see if we can. Okay, we got programming, panel, and event schedule. All right, we got they schedule. I agree with you, Hoshi. I also think that's a little expensive for capping a convention, um, especially for 4 days. You cap your 4-day ticket at like literally 20,000 people, and then you sell the singles like 10 and 10 or whatever. It's like 50,000 unique attendees, but it's so spread out that that's really not. It's really there, but it's like it's kind of like Anime Expo. We had 400,000 people. No, you had all of us dinging 400,000 times. That's what happened. But let's check these schedules out. Um, by place, filter by time. My God, we don't care about place. I want to see what's happening at the time. Let's go with the panel schedule. What are they doing in Anime NYC? I don't know if I'm a fan of it being set up like this because I feel like you look at the wrong line and think it's on the same day. So, but let's check out what they got, man. Let's see. These are meetups, meetup. That's all cosplay meetups. We don't want meetups. Where are the panel schedules? These are all meetups. I don't want meetups. Are they all meetups? Oh no, there is some meet and greets. There's a lot of meetups and then meet and greets and oh, okay. Here are the panels. Here are the panels. All right. Aniplex panel, Bandai panel, Shoji Kamui panel. Oh, conversation with composer Masashi Homazusa from Final Fantasy. That's pretty dope, actually. Macross panel, AMV, of course. Doki Doki Literature Club. I fucks with that YouTube channel. Detective Conan. The Bride of Halloween North American premiere. Word. Okay, that's pretty dope, actually. I'm not surprised either. There's a ton of meetups. A ton of meetups happening in conventions like this. See, Anime News Network, Crunchyroll premieres, Oshinoku Season 2 dub world premiere. They had the world premiere of Season 2 at Anime Expo, but it was like the regular Japanese premiere. Seven Seas, Kodansha panel, High Dive, Loner Life in Another World, New York premiere. They specify New York premiere because Anime Expo also did a premiere of Loner Life in Another World. But I think we were at solo leveling when it was happening. So, you gotta pick. You gotta pick one or the other. Um, Two and a half dimensional seduction special screening. Why? It's already on High Dive. Like you can watch it now. There's no need for that. Same thing with this. My love story when Yamada-kun at level 999. Um, Suzuki manga, gaming, manga licensing. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I'm just like, word. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero dub world premiere. Eh, Black representation in anime. We working on that. We working on that. Anime business. I would check that out. Sing together. Otaku. Yeah, I agree. Solo leveling was the right choice. Undeniably right choice. Undeniably the right choice. Because we saw that panel was dope. We saw a trailer that got released later, so now it's like just waiting on the next season, fam. Waiting on it. I'm not mad at this schedule, but I do think this schedule's a bit thin, if you ask me. It doesn't seem to be, but I see now why they probably don't have so many people every day. It does seem a bit thin. I'm not mad at them, not hating on it. Most of these seem mid. Yeah, it's a little thin. It's a little thin, but Anime NYC, that's what we're looking at here. Again, this isn't a situation where I can show you guys hotels and stuff because these cons are this month. It's a little harder to do info for these. Um, Now we are going to move into some cons that are still on the table that you guys can still check out. First of all, if I didn't do this one, I'd be wrong. Anime Expo Chibi is in November. You guys know Anime Expo Chibi is happening. It's only a 2 day convention. Like I said, it's not something I would like fly across the country for, but for 2 days, it's only $42. Okay. But again, this is a vendor convention. Will it still have panels? Yeah. But will they be like out of this world anime expo exclusive premieres? Nah, this is not that. This is just a small, just small little get together, like a little tabletop gaming thing. A little like Leaf Erickson said, a little D&D game. That's what this is with the crew. A little D&D game with the crew is all Anime Expo Chippy is. Um, So Anime Expo Chippy is literally it started 2 years ago. I want to say it's just a smaller version of Anime Expo where you can. It might have started last year. No, I say 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago. It's literally just a smaller Anime Expo. You get tickets, you go, you check out the merch, stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, you can still do hotels and stuff for Anime Expo Chibi. I don't know about the hotel registration. Do you have to call the hotels to get a discount? Because that's kind of what this looks like. Ro's been to Anime Expo Chibi. Ro, do you have, is there a room block for this, or do you have to like let the hotel know you're coming for Anime Expo Chibi? Because I'm not sure. I've never been to Anime Expo Chibi. I'm just gonna assume that once you buy your ticket, you may be able to book rooms, or the room block has not opened yet, which would be wild considering how close the convention is. Um, but it does seem cool. Yeah, I agree with you. It's probably something that okay, so there is a room block. It just hasn't opened yet. Um, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't again, flying across the country for me doesn't make sense. Now, I included this convention because it is an Anime Expo convention. Anime Expo, even if you're just going for the vendors, there are going to be excellent vendors at this convention. They just pack that room with a lot of stuff. The hotels are like made hotels. What? Oh man, nah, I'm good on that. That's wild. Okay, so I'm not a bougie person. I don't care about a lot of things. Bro, I don't like staying in bad motels. I just don't. I'm not gonna pretend. I stayed at a hotel when I went to go pick up my Mustang. It was so bad, I literally almost hopped right back in the car and spent more money to go stay somewhere else. That was real. I don't like crazy hotels. Bed bugs, nah, fam, gotta leave that alone. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it, fam. I'm not gonna pretend. But Anime Expo Chibi is cool. It's a small convention. It's in Ontario, California. Again, it's something that I would not go to if I wasn't like if I lived there, I'd probably like try to check it out. But again, I don't live there. It's not something that I'm necessarily into going to. I see the camera acting weird. Hold on, let's see if we can fix this. There we go. I know it got a little fuzzy for a second. I was like, what the hell? It's probably because I leaned in a little too far. Anyway, I will never go to cheap hotels. Yeah, dude, no, never, fam. You can't. I'm sorry. There's two things you got to spend money on, and that's just me being real. Hotels and food. All right? Like when you go to a convention, these are two priorities. You can't be cheap. You got to buy hotels and you got to buy food. Get you a good hotel that's close by so you don't have to stress about your location. You can come and go how you want and then pay to get you some food. Okay? Pay to get you food so good that when you taste it, you think you're about to die. Okay? If you don't taste it and go, what did you put in this shit? Then you didn't do the right thing. Buy some other food, fam. Okay, so now we move into realistic conventions where I can give you guys some more realistic info. These are conventions that are actually worth traveling to. It'll put you in a new city, put you somewhere you can try to check out, and put you around new people you never met before. Went to a con at Raleigh. Hoshi is someone who has lives very closely to cons in Raleigh. That ain't it, man. Just, Raleigh actually has a con like right before Anime Expo that I thought about getting a vendor booth for, but it was like it's what is it called? Animazement, which a lot of people do go to. Is it on my list? Nah. But a lot of people do go to animes, man. The food in Raleigh doesn't like staying out like that. I'm not gonna pretend that. Raleigh has some okay food. Ain't nothing in Raleigh got me like, yo, you need this. Japan, cheap hotels are mostly okay there. I paid $30 a night for number one capsule hotel. Bro, you stayed in a capsule hotel? Bro be out here living life like an adventurer. Bro's life is a real isekai, honestly. Capsule hotels are dope. I've seen them. I don't know if I would stay in one. I'm a big dude, bro. I don't know. That's like the space in, but it looks cool. Local con out there, Weed Fest. No, I think we almost went to GalaxyCon, Hoshi. Hoshi, are you on the East Coast? Hoshi might be near the East Coast because Hoshi legit might be near the East Coast. So, anyway, with that being said, let's move into some real conventions that you guys actually have time to prepare for and to go to, and something that maybe if you own this side of the world, you might want to check out. The first on the list, right, Ro. I know, right. It is not it, but I am looking. We were talking about that actually a second ago. But the next like convention for us is actually on the list. Hoshi, we this I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. That's Are you still in NC or are you like VA? Hoshi might live in the mountains. Yeah, Hoshi might live in the mountains. All right, so Anime Weekend Los Angeles. Excuse me, Anime Weekend Atlanta. I'm a little sleepy. I just got off work a little while ago. Anime Weekend Atlanta is well known in the anime world. Um, Atlanta is one of the biggest cities in the South, and they actually have one of the biggest anime communities in the South. Oh, that's dope, Hoshi. Um, Anime Weekend Atlanta is really cool. Now, do they have a bunch of Japanese guests? I'm not gonna say that. I don't think they do. And I don't even think this was this year's list. This looks like last year's list. Yeah, unless somebody just did change this date, this is like last year's list. But it gives you an example. It seems to be way more American voice actors and stuff than Japanese guests, which is fine. But this is just a convention that I would actually recommend for people to take a look at. Anime Weekend Atlanta takes place in Atlanta, Georgia. Big ass city, a lot of stuff to do, really good food. And if you've never been to Atlanta, Atlanta is really fun. Now, how much is Anime Weekend Atlanta? Now, this convention is, first of all, let's make sure you guys know that this convention is December 12th to 15th. I think it's December 13th to 15th. Um, Now their 4-day membership or multi-day membership is $95. Multi-day for the walk-in is $100. Single day tickets are 60, 65, 70, and 60. Oh, it is the 12th through the 15th. This is a 4-day convention. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it was a 4-day convention. Um, no specialty like high-end badge, of course, but that's pretty cool though. I didn't think it was going to be like that. Of course, the cosplayers, exhibit hall of fashion, Itasha display. Atlanta's traffic is insane. Atlanta traffic is wild. So when I go to conventions in another state or whatever, I don't drive at all. I fly in, Uber. I am the ultimate. Put my hotel next to the convention center person or as close to wherever I need to be. And also what food places are right there. That's me. I'm not trying to venture way out in the city. I ain't got time for all that, man. I'm trying to be comfortable, safe, and everybody can have fun. Now, that doesn't mean I want to explore or go look around, but it means when I'm at home base or if I don't feel like going to do stuff, I want to be good, you know? So I don't do the traffic thing. Um, at Tasha weekend, are they wrapping cars? Oh, this is like if you want your car to be in the setup, the application for it, Tasha. Okay, I'm not mad at that. But what I'm really trying to check out is the hotel information. Now, did a little bit of research for you guys before this. You give yourself the VIP weave trip, man. I do, bro. I ain't got time to be looking around like that, bro. We don't have time. Without going to do that. That's right there. 6 hours for me. Yeah, 5 or 6 hours to drive for a con. I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but if I'm driving 5 or 6 hours, it should be a really good con that I'm driving to. You know what I mean? Like, it better be legit. I've caught a flight like that, but that was to fly to Anime Expo. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be legit. Now, I did some research ahead of this for you guys already because, again, what we do on this channel is provide the convention info for you. The Omni Hotel's booked the fuck up. Don't even click it, okay? And the Sigma Hotel is booked up too. We're not going to pretend. While I said Anime Week in Atlanta is in December, that doesn't mean that their room block just opened. Their room block has been open. Their tickets have been on sale. You can still get tickets, but you would definitely have to book from one of the overflow hotels. And you'll have to put your dates in here and stuff. If you're like your boy, I come in early for a convention. I might leave on Sunday because ain't nothing going on. And these are the hotels. And just like Anime Expo, waitlist, unavailable, available. It shows you which hotels have space for you. And these hotel prices are cheap. They're actually way cheaper than Anime Expo. And a lot of these are within a mile or a mile and a half. So that's not bad. Is it what I would do? Nah. But it's not bad though. I respect it. Wanted to make an Natasha car. Natasha's a cool, but the only thing I will tell you is because we know someone who does Natasha cars. Natasha cars are very expensive. You wrap your car and it looks amazing and it lasts for 2 to 3 years. Then you have to rewrap the car and get it redone again to keep that design looking good and fresh because it'll start to peel, it'll start to look bad after like 2 or 3 years. And you're looking at somewhere between 2 to 4 grand to wrap the car. And then in 2 to 3 years, you're looking at another 2 to 4 grand to rewrap the car. So just remember that. Now, Anime Week in Atlanta, I do recommend. It is in December. The hotel selection is not the best in my opinion at the moment, but that doesn't mean anything. And they also, it does not look like they have announced their guests for this year yet. So I could not tell you their guests yet, and of course the panels are not up yet. But we will check back in on this. Like I said, every Monday we're gonna be looking at some of these conventions going forward, trying to give you guys updates. I saw someone on a concert Friday night on to the show. And yeah, bro, they're nice. I agree with you. They're nice. I'm not mad at the cars, but it's the maintenance is crazy. As someone who has to get their car painted, like I said, I bought a Mustang. I have a Mustang. It's really nice. I like it, but it needs a new paint job. Like the stripes are gone that are supposed to be there, and I need to like repaint it. I was gonna change the color, but the homie got me this jacket that matches my car, so I can't get rid of it. Gotta keep the color. I just gotta figure out what color I want the stripes to be now. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna paint the stripes black because the jacket is red and black too. So gotta make it match. Um, we are going to move now to 2025. The next couple cons. are the most realistic cons for you guys to check out. They are the most realistic cons for you guys to go to. First of all, you guys know Anime Expo's on this list. There's not a lot of info at all for Anime Expo. Anime Expo, if you guys are wondering when they will release info for the main Anime Expo convention, they will not talk about anything Anime Expo until after Anime Expo Chibi. They've done that the past couple of years. So if you guys are wondering when you'll get more Anime Expo update videos or Anime Expo info, we could talk about it. I'll always answer your guys' questions and we'll keep you guys up to date when we get the info. But again, Anime Expo will not release any more info till after Anime Expo Chibi. They always wait till after this convention because now they're focused on Chibi to release more info. After Chibi is over, like 3 weeks after or something like that in December, they usually announce the ticket sale dates for Anime Expo. Tickets gonna sell, then they'll announce the hotel. Now this past year, if I'm not mistaken, they did tickets. Yeah, that's what they did this year. Tickets at like 12 and a hotel at like 1. It was like back to back. So that's probably how they'll do it again. Tickets and hotel the same day is probably right. Oh, you trying to get a Mustang? Hoshi, I'm telling you, I got my favorite year of Mustang, like the body style was like '05 to '09. That's like my favorite body style Mustang. So I have a '07 premium. Things nice, clean. Yeah, it's loud too. Sound good. Sounds good. But like I said, you guys won't get any Anime Expo info until after Chibi is over. So we're looking at November, end of November, somewhere in December, before we get Anime Expo info. Maybe 1st of January. What up, Yuki? On to be able to get a hotel block. I'm gonna go get a reservation before it opens. Inside Trace, Secret Hoshi. I already booked the room for Anime Expo just in case that situation happens. You got to, fam. You got to have a backup. I'm just being real. I always book a backup. Just keep it in your pocket. Just you just book something just in case. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, let's go into the first whole convention next year. You guys should legit check out, and that would be. I'm sorry, guys. I got a list of cons in front of me, and I'm just trying to look through the list to see. I'm trying to keep it kind of in order for how you guys should check these out. I'm going to go with this one next only because I don't actually know what date it is. I do know it is in 2025. I just don't know what day. And that, my friend, is Anime Las Vegas. Yes, the land of gambling and girls giving you cards to call up to the hotel room. This is what happens. So, Anime Expo Las Vegas, as you guys can see, is big. The dopest thing, I saw someone on Facebook, bro, already got a JW room. I wasn't local. Yo, bro, you have to. I'm sorry. You have to go ahead and book one of these rooms just to have it. Now, don't get me wrong. The person who's got a JW room is wild. That shit's expensive. Oh, Ro, you didn't know about that? See, this is what we here for, Ro. This is what I'm here for, okay? Is to not to let you guys know. Yes, Anime Las Vegas is a massive anime convention. It is held at the Las Vegas Expo Center, which is close to Fremont area, if I'm not mistaken. Like close by the Fremont thing. Now, this is the one con that I probably would not suggest staying at the hotel right beside it. Fremont is part of like Old Vegas. Okay, so for those of you guys who've not been to Vegas, there is Old Vegas, there is New Vegas. Okay, Old Vegas is where you guys see like a lot of these movies. They have like the Golden Nugget and they have I know you guys have seen videos of people like doing the zip line thing in Las Vegas. That's all a part of Old Vegas. So that is where this area is where this stuff takes place. So I'm assuming, I'm thinking, I don't know for sure because I ain't seen no map, but from what I can tell, it's around that area. This is the first con that I would suggest, and I can't believe I'm saying this, book a hotel on the strip and then commute over to the con. I know that's wild coming from me, who likes to be as close as possible. But you know what? We should look up where the expo center is. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's look up where this is, and I'll tell you guys how I would book this hotel. Because I need to know on a map. Nah, fam. Give me, yeah, that one. So this is the expo center. That's what I thought. There's Fremont Street. It's next to the Golden Nugget and stuff like that. All right. So I normally, you know me, I'm like, book the hotel right beside this place. This is not a time for that. And it's wild to say that coming from me. I would not book a hotel in old Vegas. That's insane. What I would do is go over to the strip, which is, I can't find it right now. I don't know where it's at on this map. I ain't from Vegas. But I would not book that hotel. You feel me? We're not doing that. So let's get back to it. Do not, I repeat, do not book the hotel in Old Vegas. It ain't worth it. It's expensive. It's not expensive, but they're going to be filled with that old school 70s airflow smoke. Like that shit's going to be, it's just going to smell weird. They're going to look dated. Um, it's a lot tighter, like compact in a lot of those hotels. So if you do decide to check this con out, first of all, they haven't announced the dates yet. When I get dates, I'm gonna let you guys know what the dates are. But I would suggest actually booking a hotel on the strip. The hotels on the Vegas Strip, for you guys who've not been there or do not know, are cheap as and it makes no sense to me. Like they're cheaper than the hotels in LA because they want you spending money on gambling, drinks, and hookers. It's what they want you spending money on. Okay? That's where they want your money to go. Um, it's insane. But like to stay at Caesar's Palace, no joke. Caesar's Palace is like 220, 240 a night. It's maybe. The Venetian's kind of expensive. That's like 300 a night, 350. But like Caesar's Palace is 240. The Bellagio's like 220, 240. The Rio's like $90 or $100 a night. Circus is like $70 a night. Planet Hollywood's like 170, 160. These hotels are so they're hotels and casinos. So they're massive. They're super big. Haunted is wild. They're super big hotels. They have these big casinos in them. They all have buffets and stuff. A lot of them have free buffets in them for you to go to, or you could pay for the buffet, but you're gonna get so much food. They have cupcake vending machines on the Vegas Strip. Like literally vending machines that you just walk up to and it just makes you a cupcake. I don't know why. They just do. Um, but this is a con that even I am curious about. I'm waiting to see the dates. They don't have the dates yet. Because they don't have the dates, I can't really give you guys like here's the hotel block. I can't tell you guys how much a ticket is going to cost. All I can say is, yo, this looks dope. I can't lie. It looks cool. It looks dope. It was on my list of places that I might have to go to. First of all, I like Vegas, but this con definitely piqued my interest when I saw it. So, I don't know how close Vegas is for you, bro. I mean, it, like, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not trying to get into your business like that, but if I'm not mistaken, there is a train that runs from Vegas directly to Los Angeles. I think that train rides like 2.5, 4 hours. Because I almost did it when I was in Vegas. but it's like 2.5, 4 hours, something like that. But there is a train, if I'm not mistaken, that runs from Vegas straight to LA. Now, that convention seems dope. It is on my list, but the next two on my list are probably, you know, something that's more appropriate for things to check out. Oh, they're building they're building it right now. I thought there was one already, but that's dope. I know it was something like that. Um, we're going to leave here and go to the next con. This is the first con. Appreciate you. That we might actually go to. Yeah, the Las Vegas con is dope, Hoshi. Now, this is one of those cons that a lot of people have heard of. Sakura Con, most anime nerds have heard of this one. Okay, you weebs know about Sakura Con. Sakura Con is something that I may go to next year. And from what I understand, after talking with the friend group through much deliberation, I think we are going to Sakura Con. So, why Sakura Con? One, I ain't never been to Seattle, but I want to go. I want to see the Space Needle. I want to see the observatory, stuff like that. But mainly, it's a con that I want to check out. You know, I like going to big cons. Sakura Con is actually rated one of the bigger US cons. Matter of fact, you guys make sure you understand every con I'm showing you guys today, aside from Anime Expo Chibi, is like 30,000 plus people. So these are all considered large cons. These are not your local small convention. These are all considered fairly large conventions for everyone to check out. So we ain't talking Anime Expo numbers, but let's go. I've also heard a lot about it. I don't think it is. So SakuraCon, while it has like a ton of attendees, I don't think has stretched out enough to actually have people come into it yet. You guys gotta understand, Anime Expo developed its reputation and stuff over years. Like, what was that? Their 25th or 30th convention or something like that. But they took the approach of we will spend a lot of money up front to bring in Japanese guests and then grow from there. A lot of these other conventions are bringing US voice actors and trying to draw a crowd in now before they'll be big enough to bring in a Japanese guest. Like Anime NYC was the same way. They were smaller, then they started reaching out and bringing in Japanese guests. Otakon, all these places are just like that, where you have to grow to a certain point and then you can start bringing in the overseas guests. But SakuraCon, I have heard of. The fact that you've heard about SakuraCon means that it's growing enough that it's now starting to reach the ears of people in other states and other areas. So SakuraCon is apparently on the list that we're going to go to. It is in April. So I'm going to just break you down the way I go to a convention. So first of all, because SakuraCon's in April, first thing I do, I look at the ticket price because I got to share this with my people, okay? I gotta hit them up, let them know because I kind of coordinate all this stuff. So I kind of coordinate all the stuff for us. So I was like, yo, y'all want to go to this? And it passes through everyone. And then it gets back to me like, okay, this one said yeah, this one said yeah, this one said yeah, this one said, what else is out there? And then that's how we do our picking of conventions. We matter of fact, we literally just narrowed this down from I can't lie. I really wanted to go to Kawhi Con, but we narrowed it down to this one. Kawhi Con was on the list. I thought we was gonna do it, but we going to Sakura Con, so we gonna go ahead and do this one. No complaints, no complaints. I'm here for it. But Sakura Con is where we are going. So This is the first thing I do. I look it up. I go, okay, what kind of tickets do they have? Pretty straightforward, okay? They don't actually have single day tickets. They have the full weekend ticket. It's $85. Period. It's just a weekend ticket. So we go from there. I go, okay, cool. Where is this at? So I look at, I don't go to hotels yet. Why? Let me show you guys why you don't go straight to the hotel and why you look at where everything is at first. So when you go to the hotel, right, it gives you a basic info of where it's at, travel time, stuff like that. Um, and you try to go book the hotel, but as of right now, the booking for hotels have not opened. 3 day convention. This is a 3 day convention, by the way. It's the 18th, 19th, or 20th. Um, but yeah, Hoshi, it's a 3 day convention. Um, but the biggest thing with this is hotels have not even opened yet for this convention block. So once they open up convention blocks, I mean, the convention block hotels, you can book it here. Because this isn't here, I then go do more research because I have to bring, like, yo, I do this before I go hit everybody. This is my process for picking conventions we go to. Is I go like, yo, I found out about this. Let me look around, and then I bring everything back to everybody so we can make an educated guess. So after I've looked at the basics, seeing if there's a hotel block to try to get some pricing, I'll go, okay. The reason I always look at where the convention center is first is because I want to be in prime location for booking rooms, for food, all these things. So now that your boy has looked up, like, yo, max of two guests. So it's only 2 days. No, I read that already. Max of two guests for one bed. Man, they say that, but y'all be squeezing like 9 people in one bed at Anime Expo. I seen one room had 5 people in one bed. Five, fam. That ain't including floor spots. That's just the 5 people. All right, so Seattle Convention Center is right here. This whole thing right here is this whole thing right here is the convention center. All right. This is where all the stuff takes place. What I then do is go, okay, what's actually around the convention center that would work out for us? First of all, there's a park, um, and then some basic stuff, some bank things. Um, I look at the food places, and then I go, okay, what is the closest hotel? Now, you see this right here? This little overpass? This means that this hotel has a bridge, or I mean, this area has a bridge or something that connects to this convention center. All right, this little blue thing right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see it. This connects. All right, so I'm like, all right, cool. So this connects, which means there's food and stuff that connects to the convention center. There's a cheesecake factory, and it also all connects to the convention center. If you zoom in, you see how this goes over that road. That means this is a road that runs underneath that building and underneath all this area. So all this is like walkable area that's connected to the convention center. And there just happens to be a hotel that is also connected to all of this area. So, do you wait for the room block? Or do you book the hotel because you already see it's right there and connected to everything? Bitch, we booked the hotel. We not waiting. Already looked at the price of the hotel too. That hotel's like $200 or something like that, like 210. It's cheaper than Anime Expo. Of course, you booked that hotel early. Can I go in and out at a AX? Oh, an AC hotel this time. Huh. Um, AC Hotel, that's tiny. Can I go in and out of AX? Hoshi, what do you mean can you go in and out of AX? Like can you go in the building and then exit the building? Yeah, yeah, 100%. Your badges, they give you our badges are RFID badges, so like you tap the door to go into the building, and when you get ready to exit the building, you tap to go out, and then like back and forth. You can go as many times as you want. As long as you remember to tap in and tap out, you can go in and out the building all day. Like no issue at all. But that's how your boy finds places for us to stay. I do the research, I look, I make sure there's some decent food places. And then like I even do deeper research because I need to know about certain food things because part of the group might not be able to eat certain things. So we go do this. We go, does Cheesecake Factory have gluten-free options? Yes. They have burgers, sandwiches, and cakes. They have all kinds of stuff that have gluten-free options. These are things we check out to make sure. I do a lot of research before we go to convention. Oh yeah, dude, you can go grab food at any point in time. Like no bullshit. Go grab food anywhere. Um, AX Crossing was dope. If you just wanted to steal, you could go get food in AX Crossing and not have to clock in and out. What up, Emmanuel? Welcome, welcome. Emmanuel is our channel manual, a channel member. Sorry. So what's up, Emmanuel? Hope you're feeling better. Can you check out Anime Los Angeles? Anime Los Angeles was also on my list. I did skip it, but just for channel membership stuff, of course we can check it out. Why not? But that is SakuraCon, so that's what we will be checking out. That's where we will be going. Um, we've got conventions that we're working in between there, but that's the next one we will actually be going to. So I have two cons left. Because Emmanuel wants to check out ALA, so we're gonna check out ALA real quick. And we have to actually make sure we get this right because if you just type Anime Los Angeles, it actually pops up for Anime Expo. So you have to actually like specify that you want ALA. So this is ALA. This is in Los Angeles. Again, this is one of the ones that is a little harder for me to pull off. Um, it is in January, so you do get time to pull it off. But I don't know how much time you actually have. Let's see. Rates go up on August 1st. So full 4-day badge now is $80. Rates will go up on the first, so it'll probably go up to like 100 or 120. Um, what else info do they have right now? So early bird prices were 70. That's changed. Now they're at 80. Second tier is 90. They have single day tickets. Not mad at that. Full event at the door is 110. I don't know why people wait till they get to the door to buy the badge. I ain't got time to wait in line like that. I'm able to get enough. I'm gonna go to both SoccerCon and AX, and if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna say what TwitchCon like 2 days. I feel you, dude. I don't blame you. I would definitely suggest. I know we're gonna go check out SoccerCon, so that is definitely on our list of next places we'll be. It is a little closer to Anime Expo than normal for us, but that's fine. We'll get it all figured out. Game plan for us is probably to buy our Anime Expo plane tickets, probably somewhere in the September, October range, just to get them knocked out, and then we don't have to stress over that. Um, so I would always suggest if you're going to Anime Expo, get your plane ticket knocked the fuck out as soon as possible. I'm telling you guys, this convention is so much cheaper if you could just get everything knocked out as quick and as easy as possible. So the second you can get your plane ticket. It's done. When they announce badges going on sale, get your badge. It's done. And then when they announce that rooms are going, get your room. It's done. And then you're good. You get all that shit done before the first week of February. And now you have all of that time to get your room blocked, to get your room money together, food, all that stuff. How close should I get a plane ticket to AX? Yeah, I if I'm you, I'm knocking out. I'm literally 6 months out is like 6 to 8 months is like the easiest you want to go. Like legit right now, you I think you can do 6. So right now, if you looked on like Expedia or something, it's not going to show you July's plane tickets. But come September, you'll be able to see plane tickets for July of next year. And October, you'll definitely be able to see plane tickets for July. Don't wait till the beginning of the year. Just get it this year. If you can get it in that September to November range, get the ticket and be done. And then it's just done. You don't have to stress over it. It's money that you don't have to worry about anymore. You've already spent it. You got a plane ticket at a very low cost because that plane tickets just go up. They don't go down. Okay? Plane tickets are one of the weirdest things. They don't go down. I hate that. Right. They don't go down. I don't know why. It just is what it is. They only get more expensive. Um, but these are at the door events. Now, have they announced? So they have ALA pass guests, but they don't have any ALA guests right now. So you can't really get any guests announced yet. Hmm. Let's see. Do they have hotel info yet? Registrations. They'll have e-gaming, tabletop gaming, manga lounge, karaoke. That's pretty cool. Exhibit hall. They have a swap meet at the exhibit hall. That's kind of all right. Cool. Locations. Here we go. Official hotels. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Click here. All right. So map of hotels. Yes, we want an area map. So this is what we're here for. This is the convention center. The Hyatt Regency is connected to the convention center, and then everything else is a slight wall. So you got a West End, a Renaissance, a courtyard right here. Um, so that's how the hotel setup is. How much do they charge for their rooms? Let's see. What is still open? Uh, was January 8th, so you would want to come in at the 7th at the latest. That can't be right. What's this convention? Oh, it's the 9th. So yeah, no, the 8th is right. So you want to come in on the 8th and you want to leave on the 12th. Bitch, if you don't pick the 8th, okay. Let's see. Are they sold out? What the hell? Did I pick the right dates? 8th, 12th, you all hotels? ALA may not have any hotel rooms. Either that or their block is not. I could have swore it said book check the official hotel block. Oh, that's ALA 20. I don't know if their hotel block is open or if this is the old hotel info. No, this was updated and okay. Anime Los Angeles 20. I don't think there are any rooms. Oh, they are all sold out. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you wanted to go to ALA, you should have already had your room booked, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I did not think. and the prices aren't bad. These are pretty good prices from rooms. But damn, I did not think LA sold out like that. Okay, that's pretty cool though. Hey, it lets you know it's a popular convention, but unfortunately, there is not a lot of announcements to go over with ALA. For those of you guys who are just getting in, we will be going over every week going forward. All these major anime conventions will do their updates. We'll talk about them. We'll see if you guys want to check things out, see if you guys want to ask more questions or get more info on them. So we're going to be doing that on the channel going forward for all the major conventions. So they are sold out. Damn. I mean, I've seen ALA YouTube videos. So, because I was doing a lot of research before my first Anime Expo, and I heard of ALA. It's really popular. So I get that. Yeah. Kyle's cheaply. That's not a flex. That's crazy. Yo, I'm not mad at that though. They got a lot of people. I mean, ALA seems to be really popular. But attendance wise, it is a very popular LA convention. So just like Anime Expo Chibi, you don't get a lot of people flying in to go to ALA. So that's where your boy is at with that. With that, we move on to our next convention. This is going to be the last one, and then we could talk about some other things, but this is the last con we're going to talk about on the list. What up to Chaz? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Yo, so the next con on the list is also a con you guys have probably heard of. Nah, fam, I am not. I'm not going to pretend like I am. I am not. We just covering the bases. Chaz, we are now going to be covering all the major anime conventions. We're going to be giving you guys updates, trying to see if you guys want to check some of these out, and letting you guys know what's happening around around the country. Basically, I mean, there are other conventions to check out. Anime Expo's dope. It's one of my favorites. I will always show up. But there are other conventions out here that are big and fun too. So like we're not gonna pretend like it ain't other cons out here you guys might want to see. Now, you guys have definitely heard of Anime Boston. Anybody who's not heard of this, it's crazy. This is a big convention. Um, they do a lot of things here. But let's see if they have any info. Anime Boston is not till next May. I honestly don't expect to see a lot of info. I will be very surprised. But I do want to see the basics. Like, how much does it cost? It doesn't, yeah, I didn't think so. It's nothing. We can't even really gather any info for Anime Expo Boston. Let's try this. Anime Boston. It's more of yeah, that's what I thought. It's a local con. It is. ALA is cool. It's something that again, like Anime Expo Chibi, if you're in that state, check it out. It's dope. But like it's not something that I would see myself like flying across the country for. But we gonna see what the ticket cost was. I got them. So, Anime Boston tickets for this past year, which also looks like they changed their date because this was in March and 2025 is in May, um, was $90 for the weekend. And let's see if we can. Of course, you don't have any programming schedule. What kind of guests did you guys have this year? Let's see what your programming looked like. First of all, I hate my friend. I hate convention schedules that look like this. Tell me you guys hate this. Like, is it just me? Because I hate convention schedules that look like this. Like, this ain't it, man. This is horrible. Don't do this. Like, there are a million ways to display your schedule. This is not it. This is annoying. I don't even want to read this shit. We're gonna get through it. Yo, so my schedule's so hard to read. Um, guys, I want to read this for you guys, but I'm not here. These are video rooms. Turn on last century anime, high dive for this Oshinoko season two. Bro, yeah, right. Oh my God. Plane ticket, hotel, way too expensive for me. Yeah, yo, Emmanuel, I feel you. As someone who just did it, and like we just said before, if you're planning to go to Anime Expo, yes, it is a good idea to book a room and have something on the side. It's okay to pre-book a room just so you have one. Um, guys, I wanted to read this to you guys. I'm getting a headache just looking at this. Like, what are we? Are we playing a game? Bitch, this looks like we're playing life or something right now. Like, this schedule is trash looking. But I will say this, guys. This schedule is packed. So respect to Anime Boston for like creating a packed schedule. This was their 2024 schedule, all right? I'm just showing you guys like the type of things that were going on in 2024. Like, what is this, 3 o'clock? They got ball dance lessons. They got what show is that? Music and anime, Angry Gods of Medieval Japan. Word Angry Gods of Medieval Japan actually sounds like a dope panel. I got to engaging young fans in advisor meetup. Persona 3 panel, K-pop, anime openings through history. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night premiere. Word, they did a movie premiere here. Okay. So Anime Expo Boston is really popular. So I was wondering if they were doing premieres here as well. And it seems to be the case. Looks like they got premieres, they got a ton of episodes. This is what Anime Expo was missing right here. For some reason, they have gotten rid of the viewing rooms, and I don't know why they got rid of the viewing rooms. People love the viewing rooms. That's what we're here for. We like to see anime. So it's always nice to be able to just go in a room and watch some fucking anime. So let's do that. Um, who just commented? What is this? Kogarashi Maru. I live in NYC, so I only go to DreamCon, Anime Expo, Anime NYC. That's what I can afford right now. Fam, don't feel bad for that. Dude, this nonsense looks like a periodic table. Facts! It does! Bitch, I don't know if I'm supposed to combine elements or keep reading right now. I'm not lying. Um, don't feel bad for that. You said you go to DreamCon, Anime Expo, Anime NYC. What? That's like 5 grand in convention money. Like that's not broke, okay? That's a lot. Maybe they don't want people sleeping in a hotel who don't book it. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that is a very good point. Okay, for those of you guys who do not know, because maybe the Anime Expo you guys went to didn't have the viewing rooms in general. Anime Expo was known as the 72-hour anime convention because all night, like you could get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, go to the Marriott, and the viewing room would still be playing anime. And you could go in there and just chill. Like people would go in there in their pajamas and just fucking hang out and just watch anime all night. So I could kind of see that a lot more than most likely. Get up and go. Yeah, it's okay. Everybody's done that at least once. The viewing room is cool, man. You just go in there and hang out. Hold on, what's that? We're gonna be wrapping this up not too long because the son is like, "Yo, where's food at?" I'm like, "Bro, got to get these anime words out to these people." Anyway, so that's why the Rona situation got rid of the viewing rooms, but everybody thought they would come back, but for some reason it just didn't come back. I wish they would bring the Anime Expo viewing rooms back. I really appreciated those things. All right, let's see what Saturday looks like. I just want to catch like the standout things. Remembering Toriyama, great panel. Can't argue with that. High Dive presents Whisper Me a Love Song, North American premiere. Okay. Ballet, Hulk dub, actor boss, black characters matter at the intersection of race and otaku culture. Sakura class, dark and black. I can't lie. Anime Boston has some programming, man. Sword lesbians in anime. The fuck is that panel about? Like, hold on. Do they tell you? Sword lesbians in anime. Sailor Uranus or androgynous ladies with swords. Okay. This was first of all, The Witch from Mercury was okay. It wasn't that it was mid. It was okay. Wasn't great, but it was okay. I ain't gonna hit on The Witch from Mercury. It was alright. Um I'm not mad at Anime Boston. This seems to be like a legit convention to go to. Anime Boston is next May. Here's the problem. I personally could not go to Anime Boston and then go to Anime Expo. The dates are way too close. This is May 23rd to May 25th. Like, you're a week away from June. Once June comes, you're 4 weeks away from Anime Expo. And that's like crunch time for getting things done for Anime Expo. So personally, I couldn't go to Anime Boston. But I'm not mad because if I didn't go to Anime Expo, I would probably go to Anime Boston. This seems like a dope convention to check out. I'm not mad at that. I can't wait for Anime Inc. this year. This will come out this year. Animation is a pod. Animation is solid. Animation is another one that's really cool, but it's so close to Anime Expo that it's like Animation. Got some of my tooth. All right, let's see. So, Animazement, May 23rd through 25th. This is another convention that's pretty massive. It is in North Carolina. Matter of fact, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I didn't think 2025 tickets were all on sale yet. Oh fuck, you could really buy a 2025 ticket already. That's crazy. Um, but Animazement is a lot of fun for a lot of people. Hotel wise though, let's see. So you can buy Animazement ticket. Where's the hotels? Can you book a hotel yet? No, they haven't announced a rate yet. But, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. AB3 Anime will probably set up a table for Animazement next year. I don't know if we'll go or go to work because that's just we trying to get this anime product moved. So, as a matter of fact, I'm supposed to give away a fucking solo leveling bag at the end of this. So, everyone watching, please comment that you're watching so I know who's here because I got to give away this bag. I got to figure out a way to do it, but we going to do it. All right. It's not going, we're going to figure it out. I got an idea. I'll figure it out before the end of the video because what we're going to do is I'm going to ask a question and the first person to put the answer in is gonna get the solo leveling bag I'm supposed to give away, which is in this room somewhere. I can't tell you guys where because it's like a little orange bag somewhere. I got a lot of shit lying around. Been in here working. Got time to get straight. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So this solo leveling bag, and Eric is in the chat right now. Eric's like, "What bag is he talking about?" This bag was not a part of our inventory. Somehow I ended up with it and they just gave it to us. Um, so you will be giving away this bag at the end of the video. Okay. But I'm gonna ask you guys a question. And the first person to answer it correctly in the chat is going to get this bag. Like, if you answer it correctly, I'm gonna give it to you. Hit me up on Instagram at AB3Anime if you guys are following, and put the comments in there. And put, send me your P.O. box, all the shit. I'm gonna just mail it to you and you'll get this bag. Anyway, I am curious to see what this hotel costs. So we're gonna do this, Raleigh. See, this is what you should do for anime conventions if you already aren't sure if you're going to go somewhere or not. All right, now, what days are Animazement? Animazement, if we're looking, is the 23rd to 25th. We can go here, blah, 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 blah. This is why I don't understand why some people like wait to book rooms. I'm like, yo, just take a look at what's in the area, see how it looks, and then go from there. So, we're gonna look at how much this room costs because you guys were talking about Animazement. Fam, that hotel is sold out already. You literally would have to wait for the room block. That's crazy. This hotel, this is a year from now, but this is known to happen with major anime conventions. Anytime you have a major anime convention in that area, people genuinely book a year ahead of time. Nah, hotels outside the block, insanely high. Hotel blocks cuts it almost in half. Of course, it cuts it almost in half. I would never debate whether the hotel price would be cut in half. That is insanity. But they have completely blocked this off. You can't. Oh, what if you go from here to here? No, here to here. You can't have those dates. That's crazy. Let's see. You can't check in on the 22nd. Anyway, I didn't expect it to be that soon. Let's see if it will allow you to check in on the 21st and check out on the 25th because it did say the 22nd wasn't available. So let's see if it gives you an option if we check in on the 21st. Checking in on the 21st gives you an option. All right. Talking 258 a night right now if you go ahead and book it. Now, again, the hotel block for a convention center, for a convention, like Eric said, is way cheaper. Okay. You can always book a room way cheaper if you go ahead and get it in the room block. But you always got an option of like, yo, I gotta book it a little early. I want to reserve a spot. Like I said, should you book a room for Anime Expo already? No. Yeah, as a backup. Do this as a backup. Ain't no one saying you gotta keep it. Have that backup just in case. All right, so I gotta go be a responsible adult who does things besides watch anime and talk anime stuff. So we're going to do this real quick. We're going to give this bag. First of all, this is a solo leveling bag. As you guys see, it's a pretty small bag. It's not anything like super big. Um, does have pocket zipper on the front. Now, if you guys do like this, it will be available also on ab3anime.net. Um, in like a couple of days, Eric is in the process of switching us from like GoDaddy to Shopify. So give us a second. Also comes with an avocado, and again, all of the bags, all the solo leveling bags come with this little avocado. So they all come with this little avocado, and they all come with the bag strap. So, how to figure out who's about to get this bag? We're going to ask you guys a simple question. If you can guess it correctly, or whoever puts the correct answer in this bitch. You get the bag. I just thought about a question for a popular anime. Let's see. Should I make it an anime question or should I make it a world question? So you bitches would have to Google and stuff. You guys are a bunch of weebs. So the real question is, how many forms, okay? How many forms does Ichigo have? How many forms does Ichigo from Bleach have? Once the answers start coming in, I will verify the answer for everybody. I don't know. Let's see. I'm waiting to see. I ain't typing nothing till I'm not hitting enter. Ooh, I got a 7, I got a 4, I got a 9. Ro has not watched it. I got an 8, I got an 11. Hold on. Guess twice. You can't guess twice. All right. We taking first guesses. Hold on. Hold on. How many forms does Ichigo have? Ichigo has 4 distinct. Now that's racist. We're not gonna do that. I'm not cheating somebody. Ichigo's forms ranked. Okay. Let's play. Ichigo has. Hold on. 14. That don't count. I'm not doing that to anybody. Okay. We're going to start here. Hoshi said 14. Hoshi said 14 before I actually got to the list. Hoshi technically is correct. So I'm gonna have to probably send this back to Hoshi. But in my honest opinion, 14 is wild. I would never in my life count human form. Okay, we're not doing that. Shinigami base form, we would count. Full bring form, I would also count. Bankai form is 3. So I'm here. Halifod is 4. God damn, Ichigo. Really? That ain't Ichigo. Okay? That's part of Zangetsu. So I'm still at 4. Hollow Mac. That's a variant. We're not doing that. Halifod is Halifod. I'm still at 4. Full bring Bankai. Ooh, 5. Yeah. Foster Lord 6. I'm here for it. Merge Hollow 7. Okay. Kangai 8. True. Gazuga Tensho's 9. True Shikai 10. True Bankai 11. So to me, he has 11. All right. But by technicality, I know. Well, a technicality though. Hoshi said 14 and Hoshi was actually right. But in my nerd opinion, it was 11. Okay. I actually agree with Emmanuel. It's 11, but technically speaking, Hoshi is correct with his 14. Hoshi hit me up on Instagram at AB3Anime. Drop an address for me to mail you the bag. All right. We don't cut no corners. It's an honest YouTube channel. All right. We keep it real. The weave in me is saying he got 11, but the technicality says he got 14. So you get your bag. All right. We not gonna play. No, so Hoshi, this actually includes his Thousand Year Blood War arc forms. They're actually here at the bottom of the list. So they haven't animated all of these forms yet. This is one of them, and these are the other two. So those 3 are Thousand Year Blood War. So thank you guys for being here on the channel. Again, we will be going forward doing weekly announcements, doing live streams. I'm posting on Wednesday and Thursday. We're doing live streams every Monday, convention updates. You guys bring your questions so we can answer them. And don't just bring your Anime Expo questions, although, of course, we answering those questions. But bring all your anime questions. Like I said, we're going to be checking on all these conventions weekly. So next week, we're going to run down the list again, see what updates taking place, see if anything interesting for you guys to check out or something catches your ear from one of the conventions. All right, we're gonna check that out. I appreciate you guys. It's always fun doing this with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Again, Hoshi, hit me up at AB3Anime on Instagram. Send the address. Tellyway takes care of our Instagram, so she'll let me know when she got the address or whatever, and we're gonna send this over to you. All right, man. See you guys later. You guys know I'm bad at ending the video, so we just gonna hit stop and then I'm gonna hit yes, and then we'll see what happens.